Morning, family. As you can see, a little different venue than usual. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm doing one of those infamous doubles. So it is what it is. But you know what I preach on this channel: consistency. It's a video every day. All right. So today is, well, no, not today. Yesterday. Day 12. Project Freedom. What is Project Freedom? For all of the people that are new to this channel, I said all of the people. I ain't getting no views right now, people. 0 views, but it's all good. This is a documentation and a recording of my journey and my process, so it's all good. But anyway, Project Freedom is my project to leave my 9 to 5. I was laying on my couch about 12 days ago, and I thought to myself, I was just tired laying on the couch, exhausted actually. And I said to myself, yo, I need to leave my 9 to 5. Actually, I've been saying I need to leave my 9 to 5 for some years now, but I guess I got a little complacent. I didn't try hard enough, basically. So I always had the thought in my mind, but on this day, 12 days ago, I was like, I need to leave my 9 to 5. Let me ask ChatGPT what I need to do to leave my 9 to 5. So, open up ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT the question. It then gave me some questions to answer. And after it did that, I answered those questions or whatnot. After it did that, it started giving me tasks to do, daily tasks, every day. And basically, what it was telling me is that, you do these tasks, you follow what I'm telling you to do every day, you're gonna leave your 9 to 5. Like this is the roadmap to leave your 9 to 5. So that's what I've been doing. 12 days in, and I found out a lot about myself. It's really insightful. Really introspective. And I'm enjoying the process, you know what I mean? Enjoying the process, and I see what's going on. I see what ChatGPT's line of thinking is as far as building the foundation for my philosophy. Because basically, the questions they asked me at the beginning was trying to figure out what, if I'm gonna leave my 9 to 5, what am I gonna do? What do I want to do? And basically the answer was, I want to help people become the best version of themselves. That's what I want to do with my life. And that's what I want to do as far as like monetizing something to replace my 9 to 5. I gotta replace my 9 to 5 now. I can't just be like, all right, I'm out of this rat race, I'm out of here. Well, then I'm gonna be homeless. Then I'm not gonna have no car to drive. So, gotta be strategic with it. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people become the best version of themselves. So, done with the formalities, you know what I'm saying? Day 12. The task today was to answer this question. What is the difference between influence and manipulation? The reason I'm doing this video today and not last night is because I did a double yesterday. I'm doing a double today. I did a double yesterday. I got in, and just to be completely transparent, I wasn't good with my time management. I was at work. I did a little bit of scrolling, a little bit of yapping at the mouth. I put some shots up at the gym. We got a gym at work. Put some shots up. I could have completed my task earlier yesterday, but didn't get to it. I actually have a notebook that I write in every day, and then I do a video. So I do the notebook where I write down my answer for the task, and then I do a video which also answers the question. And what I used to do is I used to read right out of the notebook, and then I started looking at the videos, and I'm like, this doesn't look authentic. Like, this doesn't look like I believe what I'm saying. So let me just say it, because I know the answer. So, what is the difference between influence and manipulation? From my perspective, they the same. It's just that one has a positive energy to it, and the other one has a negative energy to it. You hear about a social media influencer. You talking about somebody that's like changing the culture. Everybody's looking up to them. They trying to be, you know what I'm saying, like them. These people are influencing people in a positive way. When you hear the word manipulation, let's say they had such a thing as a social media manipulator. Are we listening to that person? Probably not, because when you hear about manipulation, you hear about somebody that's using somebody, not giving them free will to like make decisions, and using them for like their own benefit. That's when I think about manipulation. I think about that. You're manipulating somebody. They don't have the free will. Like if you influence somebody, they looking at you like, let's say, I try to use like terms that people can like relate to. So I think about like a fitness influencer. You see a fitness influencer, they're walking around, they got the 6-pack on. You feel me? They doing exercises and routines that you can only dream of, but you know that you may be aspired to be able to do. So you're looking at them, they're influencing you through their actions. So now you want to be like them. So, you know, you're being influenced. So manipulation, you don't want to be manipulated, because then you feel like, damn, like they just used me. You feel used at that point. However, I also say like manipulation and influence is the same two sides of the same coin, because it's just the means by how people are doing it. It's the means by how somebody's doing it. So somebody can influence you to eat better and work out because you see how they're eating and working out. And, you know, they might give you like a little bit of advice or whatever. And you're like, all right, yeah. Boom. Now, manipulation, let's say, you know what I'm saying? You have a friend, maybe they gaining a little weight. You being mean to that person. You saying things to that person that's making them feel guilty. So I believe like that's manipulation. Like you're making them feel bad about themselves. It's all negative, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you wanting them to lose weight or get healthy, or maybe they do start losing weight and get healthy, but through wrong means, right? Through negative means. So that's my thoughts between manipulation and influence. Both Both the same thing, but two different ways to get there. That's all that is. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm at work now. I'm at work now. It's funny. I'm ready to go to bed. But I'm here. This is a terrible part. It's not that bad. But yeah, I'm here. Ready to start the day. Oh, boy. 16 hours ahead of me. Anyway, live life confidently. I love you. And peace.